for dropping by and watching another video of mine. I'm going to talk about the reasons why I kept my pregnancy a secret pretty much for a whole 9 months. So I did tell my family when I initially found out. When I had my baby shower, I told very close friends, and I was 4 weeks before I was due then. There's a few reasons why I did keep it a secret, so I'm going to go into the ins and outs of it. Just before you do that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the videos, and obviously comment below if you've got any further questions. Let's get into it. I'm going to try and be as real and honest as possible, as I always am. I'm very open with my life, guys. I share about things that I go through, and I just think it's important because someone else might be going through what I'm going through, and I definitely went through what someone else would have gone through. And it is very comforting when you actually can share stories with someone else, because then you know that you're not alone when you're going through it. So basically, I come from a very strong Christian background. I became born again when I was about 18, I believe, and then I had a really rocky relationship with God. It took me time to accept my call. Basically, I became like a youth pastor. I did a lot of things. I ministered a lot, and to be honest, like, it was all God. Like, a lot of the things that I did, I don't even know how I did it. Like, if I can think about it now or try to do it now, I'm just like, me? Like, no way. So God definitely was in my life and is in my life, but he definitely poured into my life, and in a way that, you know, he just wanted to use me for his glory. And I don't know how, guys. I guess when you yield to him, he will use you more and more, and all you have to do is just say yes, God, and actually surrender. And I did that. I was very, very hungry for God when I was younger, and I keep saying words, but it's just because I just want to give you like a little background. I was very hungry for God, guys. Like, I was like, all I wanted was God. I was surrounded by amazing people who was on fire for God, as in we will pray, we would worship, the glory of God will fall down, like the power of God like no other way. You know, we was running, we was on the streets, like we was literally like young crazy folks, like young crazy people who literally was just hungry and passionate for God. God touched my life personally in a way that nobody could explain it to me, and that's when I really actually took God seriously. I went through a really hard depressing time, guys. I went through a really hard breakup, and I've spoken about a lot of the things that I've gone through in my previous videos, so you can search them up and watch whatever tickles your fancy. I went through a really hard breakup, and it was a very depressing time. Not even just the breakup alone, but just the time that I was in. It was a very hard time, and I saw myself start to deteriorate from God and start to draw back from God, even though my heart was still there. Like, I still wanted God, but all the challenges were so much, and it was really hard to keep that fire burning, I guess, like just keep at where I was. And I did start to run away from God, and I did start to not deny but like reject like the calling of God. Like, a lot of people would see like things in me that I didn't even see. I knew what's in me, and I know what is in me, but I didn't see it to the point where I was like, I'm not worthy of it, but I would want to do it or want to pursue you know, God with it. You know, I was still trying to deal with my personal issues and thinking, but God, I've gone through this and I can't do these things that you want me to do. That really took me down, and I felt like I couldn't come back out of the hole that I had digged in and gone into. I suffered a lot with endometriosis, and it's all linked to infertility. With everything that I went through, like, I just felt very alone, guys. Like, I felt very alone. Like, I just felt like, you know, it was too much. I wanted to have my baby, guys, so I just want to make that clear. It wasn't like an accident, like I had a one-night stand or I went out somewhere and oh, she got pregnant. No. I wanted to have my baby. I felt a little bit of pressure just due to my health, my age and all of that stuff, you know, not being in a committed relationship. I was single for quite a bit of time, guys, like to the point where my friend literally would be like, this is my best friend, do you like her, this is her profile. Like, it's so funny. But we could talk about that. But yeah, and I just felt a bit of pressure, and I was just like, oh man, am I gonna get married, or am I gonna have children? And then I just gave up because I was just like, oh, it's just not gonna happen. When I got pregnant, I was very distant from a lot of people that I knew. I felt very guilty, guys, in the beginning of my pregnancy, because I knew a lot of people looked up to me. I knew a lot of people saw me as, because obviously I was a youth pastor, guys, and a lot of people still knew me as Pastor Janice, and a lot of people looked up to me, and I felt extremely guilty. I mean, when it actually like hit me that, oh my god, like I'm pregnant and it's here, it's hanging on, like this baby is staying, this fetus is growing, I started to go through this really weird up and down, like closed up emotional roller coaster, guys. I couldn't be happy. I felt guilty to be excited and to be happy. I felt like I can't be happy, you know, I can't be excited, I can't share that excitement, you know. And I beat myself up, guys, like proper beat myself up. I would cry and cry. I was a crier when I was pregnant. Don't even forget about the emotions that come with pregnancy, guys. I was a crier. I cried for everything and anything, guys, and I would just cry. I remember just being in a shower and I would just cry, and I would just talk to God, and I would just be like, I don't know, like I would just say all these things, and I'll be like really repenting, and I'll be like, God, I'm sorry, like I just need you. Like I didn't care about having anything or anyone else. I just wanted to know that God was going to be with me through this time. That's all I cared about. And I'll just repent. I'll just be like, God, I'm sorry, like what's going on with my life. And it was a very, very weird time, and I condemned myself a lot. And I went through this time of hiding. And I wasn't hiding because I was embarrassed about what happened. I was hiding because I was seeking, I was searching, I was yearning, I was desperate, guys. Like when I say desperate for God, like I just wanted to know that he was gonna be there. My relationship with God is far from perfect, but my heart for God is just like, I can't live without God. Like I can't imagine my life without God. Like imagining my life without God is not a life worth living in my eyes. I didn't care about posting it. I didn't care about what anybody had to say. To be honest, I didn't care about what you know, yeah, I didn't care about what people had to say. I didn't care about people's opinions, what, you know, what people would think about me. What did God think about me? And I literally took that time just to hide myself, and literally just to have that conversation every day. I would have that conversation with God and be like, are you okay with me? Are you there? What can I do? What can I say? So that was really like my primary reasons why I kept my pregnancy a secret. Just needed that time just to know that God was okay with me. And the second reason was because of my health. I wanted to wait until I knew that this pregnancy was going to be there, that I reached a level where it was safe. Really, I didn't want to pull it out there and anything happened. I wanted just to make sure that I came to full term, really. So that's the reason why we decided to keep it a secret and not really like share with anybody. It was a very emotional time, and it's something that I'm very grateful for. I don't regret anything. I don't regret any part of it. Having a child outside of wedlock, it's a very scary thing, especially if you've experienced God and you know what's right and what's... Okay, sorry, my camera died, guys. All in all, I just wanted to keep everything simple, closed, just to keep everything like protected, really. And I didn't want the extra stress. It was already an emotional time. And listen, I didn't want people's opinions. I didn't want multiple voices. All I wanted was just to be in a peaceful place. Sometimes it's not even that people are genuine, it's just that people want to gossip.
I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And I didn't want any gossipers. I didn't want any voices. I didn't want any people asking me questions. I didn't want to have to deal with the outside world and the inside battles. I wanted to keep it minimal. I wanted to keep it personal, and I wanted to keep it close by. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I made sense. I literally breezed through this video. Like I said, if you've got any questions, then obviously hit the comments below, or you can hit me up on my social media as well. But guys, I love you all, and you guys are great and amazing, and thank you so much to my new subscribers, all subscribers. You guys are amazing. Bye.